feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway.
Hey Wengeng, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, my name is Wendy. I am a Ghanaian based content creator. I film content in beauty and lifestyle. So let's go straight into the video. This video I am going to take you guys on a memory lane, how my best girls surprised me with a bachelorette party. Guys, I never saw it. Okay, so here goes the story. My friend which is my maid of honor and the bridesmaid, planned this whole bachelorette party behind my back. I didn't even know anything about it. So she had planned this with my bridesmaids and my husband. Prior to the day, okay, I think like a week or so, my husband now told me that he's taking me to a dinner. Like, we are going for a dinner. And I was like, I was really surprised because I mean, we've been going through it. We've been planning our wedding, checking with our vendors and making sure that everything is going all right since we were some few days to the wedding. And he comes at me and he says that we are having a dinner. I was like, dinner where? He's taking me to the lobster bar. And knowing the girl that I am, I quickly went on Google Maps to check where the lobster bar is, because me, before I go anywhere, I want to know how the place looks like before I embark on the journey. I have to be there mentally. So I looked at this place, looked and looked and looked and looked. I didn't find anything, and I was like, I told my husband, are you sure there's a lobster bar here in Accra? Are you sure? And then he said, yes, there is a lobster bar here. Okay, I was like, okay, I'm not going to fight you. Let's go. So the D-Day comes, I just get ready and we go. So when we got there, I saw one of my friend's car. And I was like, isn't this so and so and so's car? And I know perfectly that my husband heard it, but at the time he was on the call, so I know perfectly that he heard it, but he pretended like he didn't. He brushes it off aside because he didn't want to be explaining why my friend's car was parked. Unknowingly to me, he had called her to tell her to come and move her car at that point in time. So we get ready to approach the restaurant. So the lobster bar is in Sun City Hotel and Apartment. It is a hotel in Osu, and they have a rooftop bar. The rooftop bar is the lobster bar, hence me not finding it on Google Maps. So we took the elevator. When we got there, surprised, like most of my friends, okay, some friends had gone to JSS with university and workplace friends. They were all there saying surprise. I was really surprised. I was just shouting and jumping like the basketball that was bouncing like this. I was really surprised. They really got me. They really got me good. Hey, Whitney.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I don't know how we met actually.
I remember. I think you did a video about Teshi. And I was like, that's my hood, so you should come, let me take you around.
So we met in the comment section.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Wendy's probably like one of my only like true blood Ghanaian friends. You know, she's probably the first one I knew. But yeah, so I'm happy to be here and congratulations to you.
Thank you.
I'm with you to Wendy.
Yes. Friend and customer. Customer. WBase. Thank you. Thank you. You're tired.
My name is Sedina. I think I met you when we like 5 years ago as well. Yeah. And to be one of the sweetest sisters.
Thank you. My head. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Sadie. Sweetie, yes, sweetie.
My name is Vanessa. What an only
Hey.
position I'm from. So today I would like to say I'm so happy for him. We've been waiting for this day for
So long.
For how long now?
So long. It's been long coming.
Yeah, we are so grateful to God for today. Thank you all for coming. Congratulations, Takika.
Hey, thank you, my sister, my one and only. I have to say something.
I don't know, like, I mean, really knows, like, deep down. I've been wishing for a bachelorette party. I've never even told them plainly.
Okay.
And she's gone out of her way to do this for me. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for doing this for me. I'm super excited. May God do 1,000-fold for each and every one. May God meet everyone at their point of need. Thank you so much.
Vele vele right now, vele vele right now, vele vele right now, vele vele right now. Vele vele right now, vele vele right now.
So for selecting a wedding venue, all you should know and understand is that you have to pick whether wedding reception is going to be an indoor or an outdoor. Okay, outdoor means you do it outside in the garden, in a lawn somewhere. So my husband and I decided to do our wedding reception outdoor. So the next thing was to look for an event center which was close to our church. Okay, so we went on Google Maps, we saw a couple, we called them, but the prices that they were mentioning, it wasn't within our budget. So we had to look for event center whose price was within our budget. God being so good, we found one and we called a lady and she gave us the price, and the price was really reasonable at the time. And so we had to make a deposit to show that we were really serious about the booking and everything. Before we booked, we had to go there in person to check out the place, like the size, the facilities, how close it is and everything, to make sure we are really satisfied before we made any commitment, because you don't want to go and make commitment and go and check the place out and it's not what you are looking for. So we had to be proactive, go and check the place. The lady arranged with somebody for us to go and check the place and make sure that it is what we had expected. The event center is very big and they have an enough parking space that most of your guests would be able to park during an event. We're happy with that. They also have like a changing room if you would want to change yourself, like after church, maybe when you come back from church, you want to change yourself from your wedding gown into your reception gown, reception where you go and change. They have some washrooms around, so we're okay with the place. I mean, you have to get an event center and look for an event decorator to enhance the place to meet your expectations. Better than the city. If I say city, like a very accessible place, everybody can find it, because one, it's on Google Map, and two, the area which it could be found, it's very accessible. Expectation. So that's what we did. We transformed the place, as you can see in the video. So my top 3 tips in searching for venues would be: 1, use either Google Maps or Instagram, but preferably Google Maps, because with Google Maps you get to know how far or how close the place is to your church. You can compare all those things before you make the decision. 2, you have to go to the place, check the place out, and be sure that this is what you are getting, because you can't sit somewhere and make payments and go there and your expectations are not met, so you'll be disappointed. Thirdly, you have to make bookings. You have to make a deposit. I mean, some would require a half deposit, a percentage deposit, a full deposit. I will not advise that you pay a full deposit, because anything can happen. If something happens, then you don't lock yourself too much. Preferably half deposit, 30% deposit. I mean, based on what your event house would take, you do that. So yeah, this brings me to the end of this video. If this video was informative, if it was interesting, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, comment and share. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.